evening, everyone. Hello, my name is Eleanor. So, St. Patrick's Day, how we celebrate our national saint, or just a way to let alcoholics know that Christmas is over. A lot of people, Irish people drinking today, not me. I knew it was time to stop. I got a letter from L'Oreal telling me that I wasn't worth it anymore. Dear Ms Tiernan, it has come to our attention that you no longer meet the standards of hygiene and manners expected of customers of the L'Oreal brand. You are hereby released from your obligation to purchase products from our range. We do, however, wish you every success in your future facial endeavours. Folks, I have some experience of a thing called psychotherapy, and one of the problems that my therapist says that I have is that I am too responsible. She will ask me to talk about something traumatic, and then together we will examine exactly what I am responsible for in it. When I was a kid, I missed a sudden death penalty that cost my parish an All-Ireland title. And to this day, that is something that I feel no small amount of disgust with myself about. But my therapist suggests that I imagine that a young Eleanor is in the room with us, and she asks me, "What would you say to that, Eleanor? Would you say that it was her fault?" I say, "Of course. She kicked the ball." But once the ball left her foot, it's not her fault that it didn't cross the goal line. No, it didn't even reach the goal line. I stubbed my foot. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I'm proposing to you that we attempt to put Ireland in therapy. And to do that, I'd like you to imagine that there is a 7-year-old Ireland in the room. I'm going to say the things that happened to it, and each time, if you would do your part of telling Ireland that it wasn't your fault. Okay? As a visual aid, I have here a very special Irish artefact. This empty drum is the water font that was used at the side of the stage the night Riverdance was first performed at the Eurovision Song Contest. I'm told many of the dancers drank from it that night, although for legal reasons I am obliged to say that Michael Flatley didn't touch it. He had his own water supply on the night. So I want you to imagine now that this empty water font is a 7-year-old Ireland, and you are going to tell it that what happened to it isn't its fault. Say it for me. Excellent, thank you. That we have to eat every scrap of food on our plates because we're only 6 generations away from a famine. That we can't answer questions directly because of 800 years of trying to outwit the English. The stealing of Trevelyan's corn. The repression of our glorious and righteous human sexual desires by the Catholic Church. The English swiping the 6 counties off of us. De Valera commiserating with Germany on the death of Hitler. Roy Keane leaving the Irish team in Saipan. The alarming spread of foot and mouth disease. Sonia O'Sullivan getting diarrhoea in the tunnel. Michelle Smith tampering with that sample. Thierry Henry's handball. Louis Walsh and his mediocrity factory. Oliver Cromwell's careerism. When the children of Lear turned into swans for 900 years. When the wrong guy ate the salmon of knowledge. The inevitable emotional distance between the Irish people and our diaspora. Jerry Connellan being put in prison for 15 years for something he didn't do. That we've never had an Irish Pope. That we've never had an Irish person in space. The sale of our oil and gas to Shell for a handful of magic beans. When Miley took Fidelma for a roll in the hay. Ben Dunn taking cocaine in Florida. Peter Stringfellow trying to open up a strip club in Parnell Street. How dare he? When John Delaney asked if we could be the 33rd team in the World Cup. The space around Ryan Tubridy that he doesn't take up. Irish bank, all of the other banks, for the lazy, low expectation politicians that we had in the boom, the Celtic Tiger property bubble. Actually, maybe that was a bit of our fault, but shh, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. We're going to mind you. Thank you.